This is Tomato.Nuts with Diamond Saddle, and we have to be very, very quiet because we are hunting Templars. Oh. Anyway, I'm back with more Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is my second episode. I am playing as Evie Fry, who prefers stealth over combat, as opposed to her brother, Jacob Fry, in my previous episode. I'm just going to show off some more of the gameplay. This is the River Thames. Never been to England, but this seems like a pretty good portrayal, or the most entertaining portrayal, I guess I should say. And like other Assassin's Creed games, if you go outside the border of the memory, it'll desynchronize you. However, instead of desynchronizing you, it just puts you back in a safe spot. Well, anyway, like I stated, Evie Fry, and she prefers stealth to combat. She's actually so stealthy that in stealth mode, while you hold still, she can become completely invisible, which is useful for a number of things. She has all the same gadgets that Jacob does, including the zip line, which we're going to use to get out of the river here. Bam. Okay. Something I didn't mention in this version, other Assassin's Creeds, they've really started to amp up the interactivity by giving you the ability to hijack horses. In this version, you can hijack not horses but entire carriages. And while on my carriage, I can run amok. I can start fights. There are many levels that this is useful in, and or required. You will be required to snag a carriage, but while you're riding the carriage and your horse is going completely and totally apeshit, you can actually climb on top and your horse will just keep going, whatever, doesn't give a fuck. And here I am, on top of a carriage, and I can jump on a different carriage. Bam, look at that. That's kind of cool. So there's some carriage top action going on. Let's see, there's some more people I can start a fight with over here. Like most other games, the red dots are bad guys and the green dots are good guys. So I'm gonna jack this guy up real quick. Alright. Oh, looks like the police are mad too. Bring it on. Now, even though she prefers stealth, Evie can still handle herself pretty well with her sword cane. And I'm privy to the same recruits that Jacob is, as far as the street gang known as the Rooks.
I need your skills.
I recruit this guy and he's going to follow me around until I run into some more trouble and we can start another fight. In fact, let's recruit a bunch of guys. Come on. Come on. You two. Let's go. Let's go find somebody to slap around. And you can still give them simple commands. At the very least, they can provide a distraction. I've upgraded the gang to the point where they're pretty tough and can take on most things. Alright. My goodness. Looks like I've done too much in this game already. I'm having a hard time finding a fight to start. There's some interactive community events. I'm not a big online game player, however. But some of the things that are available are the underground fight clubs and carriage theft. Matter of fact, why don't we try out a carriage theft, just so I can show off the carriage stealing aspect as well as the sneaking aspect. I'm going to do the best I can to try to stay within my 15-minute time limit, and I will be sharing this video later on so that Jack can see it. We still get these funky fresh load screens that have little tidbits of facts for the era. You can run around and be a goof in limbo here. One drawback of this game is that the load screens take incredibly long. They seem to drag on forever while I just want to get back to the action. Oh my goodness. Take forever. Okay. Looks like we're ready to do this. Still loading. Okay. Like any Assassin's Creed game, go ahead and hit our high dive action there. Now, where is this carriage that needs to be stolen? Alright. I'm gonna go hijack some cargo. But before that, I'm gonna recruit me some guys to help me out.
I could use your help.
And I'll send these guys. I'll send these guys against the enemy so that they'll take care of some business for me, so I can sneak in there and grab that carriage and sneak back out.
I see.
Another drawback is the guys that you recruit don't have nearly the same climbing skill. They'll try to keep up the best they can. They keep up better than in previous games, but you still have to be careful that you don't lose your people. Okay, so he's gonna go after that. I'm gonna look for this carriage I gotta steal. Which I cannot find. Oh, it looks like I found it. Mine.
There you go.
And I'll just run people over with impunity. Bastards. Alright. I've successfully stolen a carriage in the narrowest street in London. Oh, they're on to me. Now, I'll slow up and try to let them catch up, but I think I'm almost at my goal.
Easy, easy.
Now, I have to become anonymous so that my objective can be met. So it looks like we're gonna see some action after all. Bring it on. And yeah, I just threw him off of there for no reason. I didn't even have to. And this very short, albeit successful mission of stealing carriage. But anyway, I hope everyone's had a pretty good idea of the gameplay. It is, I want a golden obsidian, which can be used in crafting new supplies, new capes and belts and whatever the heck else that increase your abilities and even weapons. I highly recommend this game. And this is Tomato.Nuts signing off. If you're on my YouTube channel, please leave a like, and I will see you next time.